we always tend to pray to God or ask God or just complain and be like, I want to be out of this place, Lord, remove me out of these challenges, pull me out. You just hello my loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family. This is where we dive deep into love, fashion, beauty, Christian girl talk, and everything to make you become a high valued woman and also become the woman of your dreams. If these are topics that you're interested in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, share this video to as many people as possible, and also press that notification button so that whenever that I post, you will surely be notified. Alright then my lovelies, let's get straight into this video. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I believe that this message is for somebody, that person that has been feeling tired, discouraged, you've been feeling hopeless. I mean, probably you've been putting in the work, you've been doing everything, you've been praying, you've been hoping, but it just feels like nothing seems to be working out, nothing seems to be changing. I want you to pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and hear this clearly. I need you to understand that the journey to your dreams will not always be easy. There'll be days where you feel strong, you feel motivated, and you just feel like you can take on the world. But there are also days where you feel like quitting. You know, that moment where doubt creeps in and you're like, oh my goodness, what's gonna happen right now? You know, those days do happen. Honestly, those moments, they don't mean that you are failing. They just mean that you are human. You are learning every single day. You know, God gave you one life to live it one time. So everything that you're experiencing right now, it's not a failure. It's just you living in the moment. You're living right now and you're experiencing that particular thing, and it comes and it goes. One thing about us people is that whenever we're in a problem or we're facing challenges in life or things are just not going the way that they should actually be going, we always tend to pray to God or ask God or just complain and be like, I want to be out of this place, Lord, remove me out of these challenges, pull me out. You're just casting out all the problems, but we forget that it's in the problems and the challenges and the troubles and the difficulties whereby we grow strength. We build a new character through the challenges and through the difficulties that we've been through. I have found myself looking back and I'm like, whoa, like the person I was a few years ago is not the woman I'm sitting here today. I have completely changed mentally, spiritually, physically. A lot of things have changed in my life. Those challenges built me and made me the woman I am today. So regardless of the circumstance or the situation you're going through right now, I need you to know that God is always at work. God does not sleep. He sees you constantly. God sees you. He sees the plan you have for your business, for your marriage, for your studies, for your travel, for everything that you have planned for this year. God is at work. The truth is, delay is not denial. Just because you feel like this thing has taken forever or I don't know what's gonna happen, that doesn't mean that God has cancelled you or God has said that this thing will never happen again. No, there's a process happening behind the scene that you cannot see. God is always at work, even when it feels silent. You know, I've heard people that will come to me and be like, Francine, I haven't heard God. God is not speaking to me. I'm not hearing him. Is he still seeing me? God is always seeing you, babes. God is always there. He sees you and he hears you and he is listening to your prayers. Even when it feels like nothing is moving, God is aligning your life. He's aligning everything back to you. God is preparing you and positioning you for something greater that you can even imagine. Like, you know, it's just so great. You can't even imagine that. So don't quit now. We are not quitters. Let me share 3 things with you to keep your hope alive. The first thing I want you to do is to stay connected to God daily, not just when things go wrong, but I want it to be a daily habit that you take in every single day. Your journey with God shouldn't feel forced. It shouldn't feel like, oh my goodness, how should I do this? How is this going to turn out? You can start small by having small conversations with God. Pray constantly and also pray honestly. Be honest to God about how you're feeling, what you're going through. Be honest. Every time I pray to God, I always tell him my feelings, my emotions, what I'm feeling right now. Oh Lord, this is so hard, this is so difficult. Help me, show me the way, guide me. Those are the kind of prayers that you should pray, not just a prayer that is very religious, you know, just because it's a prayer. No, pray honestly. Tell him how you're feeling. Tell him the problem and the challenges that you're facing, and how he can give you the strength to overcome that challenge and that situation. Always be real about how you feel. The same way that you can be real about how you feel to your friend, to your partner, be real about how you feel with your feelings with God. God hears us, he listens to us. Also, I want you to gain the habit of reading the word of God, because it's through the word of God that you're going to also start transforming into the person that you have been praying for. I believe that it was through the word that I started transforming. Without his word, I don't think I would have been the woman that I am today, but because of the word of God, I have learned so much. I have gained wisdom, I have gained knowledge. I have seen my whole life in his word. Like, I'll be reading the word and I am reading what I'm currently facing, what I'm going through, and I'll be like, wow, God, this can only be you. Like, oh my God, like, you're speaking to me right now. I would just be like, wow, oh my God, my eyes would just be bawling out because of everything that he has done for me. And looking at his word, I'm reading his word, and here I am seeing my life, I'm seeing me right now, and I'm even seeing my future. It's in his word that I see my destiny. In the word of God, I have seen my family, I have seen everything. Everything is in the word. Everything is in the word. There is nothing that you can tell me that is not in the word. Your future is in the word. That business that you are praying for right now is in the word. That family is in the word. Everything, whether material, whether not material, it is in the word of God. And if you search in the word, you will find your story. Your story is in the word. So I really urge you to read the word, even if it's once a day, few chapters. Just enter that word. In that word, you're gonna gain revival, you're gonna gain restoration, you're gonna gain revelation. God will definitely speak to you, and he's gonna show you the ways that you should take through that challenge or that difficulty that you're going through right now. I want you to make reading your word a habit, because usually when your strength runs out, his strength is the one that is going to carry you. You don't have to have perfect faith. All you have to do is continuously stay connected with what is true. And what is true is the word of God. The second thing I want you to do is to remind yourself why you started. I want you to go back to the beginning, the very beginning that you started dreaming, when you started having that dream of becoming a doctor, when you started having that dreaming of becoming a pastor, when you started having that dream of becoming a lawyer, becoming the person that you have been praying to God for. I want you to go back to that beginning. What did you see? What did you picture, or what did you envision yourself being, Because I believe that dreams and visions are things that we see. We can see it, So I know that you have seen yourself probably already living in that reality. I hope I'm speaking to an audience that already have seen themselves being in the place that they want to be. Because what is the point of envisioning yourself buying a house, yet you've never seen yourself live in that house before? What is the point of you saying that, oh, I'm gonna buy a car, but you've never envisioned yourself being in a car and driving that car? What is the point? So for you to have a dream, or for you to have a vision, you must have already seen it already. Am I right? You want to get married. I'm sure you must have already pictured yourself being married, pictured yourself in your home, pictured yourself with your children, pictured yourself, living that dream that you've always wanted, being a graduate, you've always pictured yourself on the day of graduation, how you're gonna be there, smiling, happy, I feel like these are all visions that we've seen. We have obtained them by seeing visually, not just saying things. We're not just saying, but we are seeing them as we speak them. So I want you to go back and remember the dreams, remember the visions, remember the goals, remember the plans, remember everything, remember how it all started. I want you to write it down as you're remembering that vision again. Write it down, put it down in a paper, put it down in your notes, just put it down somewhere. And I want you to start speaking it out loud. Confess it, command it, speak it out loud, say it out loud with faith. This is who I'm gonna be. This is what I'm gonna become. Speak it out. Don't be shy. Don't feel like it's too big. Don't feel like, oh, this is just delusion. Speak it out. because sometimes in the middle of struggle, we tend to forget the purpose. So you constantly speaking it will remind you like, oh, this is what I've always been living for. I've always wanted to be this. I've always seen myself in here. I've always, it just helps you to come back to the reality of where God is taking you to. You are living it now, right now. I want you to know that your dreams are valid. Your dreams are not a delusion from nowhere. Your dreams are very much valid, and your vision still matters regardless of the circumstance, the situation, the problems, the troubles. They will always matter. The third and the last thing I want you to do is to start taking small steps. Even if they are hard steps, even when the days feel so hard, I want you to take these little steps. You don't have to be doing everything at once. You don't have to have it all figured out, because all of us are trying to figure it out. So nobody has it all figured out. We are still learning every day. Progress is still progress. No matter how little your progress is, no matter how little your progress is, you are still progressing in something. And consistency, even in small doses, will definitely take you further than you could ever imagine. Imagine God had to tell you that, listen, you are closer than you think. You are in this fire, you are in this furnace, but you are closer than you think. Just keep going, just carry on. It's gonna be okay. So continue. I want you to know that that breakthrough that you've been praying for, or that opportunity that you've been waiting for, that vision that you are working on yourself so hard to become, it's coming. It is coming. I am telling you this because I am a living testimony of seeing so many things in my life that I felt like were delayed, yet they are here today. So many things. I think I'm gonna make one video a day of just telling you guys most of my stories, most of my testimonies of how I waited so long for things, and when I actually felt like maybe this thing is never gonna happen, but just holding on faith and trusting God, it always shows up, it always happens, it always comes forth. I want you to have that same faith. I want you to have that same hope that it's gonna work out regardless of the circumstance. It's gonna work out regardless of anything, because God hears us, He listens to us, and your time is now. Your time is definitely now. Don't worry about what you're seeing around you. Continue seeing where you are going. Continue seeing yourself in the place that you want to be at, and that is where you will one day be in. But through it all, you need to hold on to the faith, hold on to the hope, hold on to trusting in God and trusting in your abilities that you can, because I also believe that in everything you need to put in the work. You need to be that force that also drives things out. You allow the whole earth to know that, hey, listen, I am here, I am pushing, and God has my back. God is backing me up through it all. God is backing me up. Hear me, earth. God is backing me up no matter what, no matter the hardships. And I tell you, you're gonna see how the whole earth is gonna give you every blessing, everything that you've been praying unto God, because you have said it and you have held on and you have continued hanging in the faith and not throwing it in the towel. So I want you to continue holding on. Don't give up, and know that God has your back. I want you to believe even when it is hard. Believe it even when things seem impossible, even when things seem like, oh my God, I can't right now. I want you to believe it, because that belief is what is going to bring out and birth out everything that you want for your life. Just believe that, yes, I am gonna get that job. Believe that, yes, I am gonna get that promotion. Believe that, yes, I am gonna travel. Believe that, yes, I will get everything that I want, because you know what? God is on my side, and when God is on my side, nobody will ever be against you. And continue trusting even when you don't understand. Trust God, trust His plan, trust His word, trust His will. Even when you don't understand it, just trust Him, because He knows what is best for you. He knows you, He understands you, He knows your needs better than anybody ever could, so just trust Him always, because giving up means you will never see what could have been, and you didn't come this far to stop here. So today I want you to choose faith over fear, choose hope over doubt. I want you to choose to keep going, even if it's one step at a time. I want you to know that you are not the only one going through whatever you're going through. There's billions and billions of people on this earth, and everyone is going through the same things. Everyone is going through a challenge, a problem, a trouble, but at the end of the day, just keep holding on. God is with you every step of the way. Thank you so much, my lovelies, for watching this video. If this message touched you, I want you to share this video to as many people as possible. Your friends, your family, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, or your sisters, your mothers, your aunties, every single one that you feel like needs to hear this. Please do share it to them. Any person that you feel like needs to hear this, share it to them. And don't forget to like this video. And please guys, please like my videos. I just feel like you guys haven't been liking my videos. You're not leaving down your comments. You just watch and then you leave me like that. Like, what? So it means that everything that I'm saying, like, you didn't hear me, you didn't, like, nah. Please guys, please do comment down below. Now, always reply back to all the comments. Please do comment, please do like this video, and share it to every single person that you feel like needs to hear this. Thank you so much again, my lovelies. I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, lovelies.